Have you ever looked at a friend and wondered why they are so effortlessly outgoing? Or why you prefer the quiet comfort of a good book? Or perhaps you have seen siblings raised under the same roof emerge with personalities as different as night and day. These everyday observations lead us to one of the most enduring questions. Why are we the way we are? Are we born with our personality, a pre-written script coded into our DNA? Or is personality built over time, sculpted by our experiences, our upbringing, the world we inhabit? People have debated this for centuries, often summed up as nature versus nurture. This chapter will not treat it as a battle. Instead, we will use a practical lens: myth versus fact. Conversations on origins are cluttered with oversimplified ideas and ingrained myths that shape how we see ourselves and others. We will dismantle misconceptions and replace them with evidence-based understanding that leads to a more nuanced, helpful perspective. It influences parenting, education, and our capacity for growth and empathy. The myth versus fact framework brings clarity. Okay, so yeah, let's begin. Before we can bust myths, we need a shared understanding of our core concepts. Let's start with nature. In this context, it refers to our genetic inheritance. Think of it as the biological blueprint passed down at the moment of conception. This blueprint is encoded in DNA, containing thousands of genes that provide the fundamental instructions for building your body. They influence eye color, height, and predispositions for certain health conditions. Genes lay the foundational framework, the raw potential you are born with. On the other side is nurture, the vast array of environmental influences across your entire life, even before birth. Physical and emotional care, socioeconomic status, education quality, friendships, culture, food, air, and life events. These forces are not isolated. The versus frame misleads. Modern science reveals a collaborative relationship. Nature and nurture are in dialogue. Genes influence responses to environments, and environments influence how genes are expressed. A powerful myth is genetic determinism, the belief your personality is fixed by your genes and you cannot change it. It suggests a shy or aggressive gene rules you. Tiny dictators pulling strings. That is disempowering. Genes play a significant role, but they do not operate alone. Twin studies show identical twins are more similar than fraternal twins, clear evidence of genetic influence. But twins are never perfectly identical in traits, thoughts, and outcomes. Nurture leaves fingerprints. Different friends, mentors, hobbies, or life events can send personalities on diverging trajectories. Genes provide a starting point, a predisposition, not a final destination. For extroversion, genes might place you on a range. Where you land is shaped by experiences and environments. Personality is not a fixed printout. It is a dynamic work in progress, co-authored by your genetic code and your life story. So yeah, that is the point. Myth number 2. The all-powerful parent. It claims a child's personality and success are almost entirely the product of parenting, an immense, crushing weight. It also fuels a culture of blame for any struggle a child exhibits. Parenting matters, but it is one piece in a complex web of influences. Even within the same family, the shared environment has less effect than many assume. Children are active participants. Innate temperament shapes how they perceive and respond to parenting. The non-shared environment, unique friendships, favorite teachers, bullying or acceptance, hobbies, random events, plays a massive role. Two siblings with the same parents can select different microenvironments that reinforce distinct personalities. Parents provide the foundation. Children's nature steers choices that shape diverging paths. Parenting matters immensely, but it is not a deterministic force. Myth number 3. The unchanging self, set in stone after childhood. The pessimistic claim says that by your mid-20s, you are who you are. Openness, conscientiousness, neuroticism, set in stone, supposedly. It is discouraging, implying growth has an expiration date and effort is wasted after a certain age. Reality. Longitudinal research shows personality is both stable and malleable. Core tendencies persist, yet change is possible. Psychologists call it plasticity. Roles, experiences, and intentional effort shift us in subtle, meaningful ways. On average, people become more agreeable and conscientious into middle age, often through careers and raising families. Major events catalyze change: trauma, falling in love, moving, overcoming illness, therapy. We have agency. To be more conscientious, use a planner, set small daily goals, and practice self-discipline. Behaviors internalize and shift traits. Change is not always easy or fast, but personality is not locked after childhood. We can grow and adapt at every stage of life. Having debunked the myths of absolutes, we arrive at a more accurate truth. Genes and environment work together in an intricate, lifelong dance. Epigenetics. Chemical markers can switch genes on or off in response to external signals without altering DNA sequence. Think of DNA as a library of cookbooks. Your life experiences are the chefs deciding which recipes to use. Stressful environments can silence stress regulation genes. Supportive lifestyles can activate genes that promote resilience and well-being. Our predispositions steer us towards certain environments. Musical inclination leads to lessons, choirs, musician friends, creating a positive feedback loop. One-size-fits-all environments often fail. The best environments match an individual's temperament. In the final analysis, the nature-nurture split is a false choice. We are the product of both, an interwoven tapestry. This view frees us from genetic fatalism and parental blame, fostering agency and compassion. Embrace intentional growth. Practice patience and mindfulness. Set manageable social goals. New experiences forge new neural pathways. Let us ask not whether it is nature or nurture, but how they work together in us. What is one small nurturing step you can take today to help a good seed grow just a little stronger?